traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of a people or explaining a natural or social phenomenon and typically involving supernatural beings or events. We see mythology and interpretations of mythological figures in paintings, movies, and even in our scientific community. Adhering to the definition of myth, we can conclude that its origins are ancient. Its origins date back to the Sumerian era, starting with the Epic of Gilgamesh. This mythological epic is one of the earliest works of literature in human history. It tells the story of a demigod named Gilgamesh and his adventures leading up to a quest for immortality. The story aims to educate, while also giving insight into life's more existential questions. It has a function. Joseph Campbell, a well-known mythologist, pinpoints the functions of myth. The metaphysical is myth's property to awaken our senses to the mystic and otherworldly properties of our world, to give us insight. The cosmological is myth's property to help us give meaning to our universe and creation itself, so that they become meaningful, real, and alive. The sociological and pedagogical property of myth is aimed at both keeping stability in society as well as guiding us as we age, like a sort of teacher. You can even see these functions in modern-day religion. Jesus of Nazareth, a carpenter who is tested in life by various natural and unnatural forces, with his final test leading to crucifixion and the removal of man's first sin. His belief in God, his resilience to push onward with God's mission in mind, and his willingness to take severe punishments so that humanity could be cleansed of sin has all the functions aforementioned by Joseph Campbell when it comes to myth. We delved into the utilization of mythology as a tool for elucidating natural phenomena and its clear role in providing insights into the underlying reasons that shape our world. But consider this, the function of mythology extends beyond such superficial purpose, and that its purpose pertains deep psychological and subconscious motivations. Enter the Atrahasis, an ancient Mesopotamian epic that tells the story of a great flood sent by the gods to wipe out humanity due to their noise and overpopulation. A wise man named Atrahasis is warned by the god Ea and builds a large boat to survive the flood with his family and the animals of the world. After the flood waters recede, the gods spare Atrahasis and agree to let humanity continue while finding other ways to control their population. After this horrific event, humanity, out of fear, decides to make offerings and rituals for the gods in order to have themselves be protected and appease their desire to be worshipped. The inferiority developed after such cataclysm could be why myth, or rather belief itself, derived. The creation of such myth, why it really occurred, fear. Deep subconscious and psychological motivation leading up to the creation of mythological deities is fear, leading up to interpreting these events as people or the actions of certain types of people with divine powers, people with high statuses, people with unimaginable power. Picture yourself as a caveman witnessing a volcanic eruption. Because you have limited geological knowledge, your only response to appease the volcano's fury is to worship it, to interpret it as a being of great wrath, but also divine mercy. You as the viewer may find this example to be far-fetched and argue that mythology does not have such deep psychological reason for it to be created. What if I told you you could be wrong? A group of indigenes saw their first plane fly over Vanuatu, a remote island in the South Pacific of Australia during the Second World War. They created a religion based on the worship of aircrafts. The planes occasionally delivered food and supplies to the islanders, so the group began to believe that cargo would be brought to them by a messiah. As a result, whenever they saw a plane fly overhead, they would build a replica in the hope that they would receive more blessings. So, what does this all have to do with Sigmund Freud? Hello, this is future me. Past me forgot to mention that the set of beliefs about primordial deities and phenomena, which we now refer to as mythology, were actually religious stories and beliefs for the people in ancient times. Therefore, the term religion in Freud's book can be applied to mythology, as both fall within the realm of belief. So, mythology is religion because back then, mythology, religion. I'm about to head out. This is too much. Often regarded as the father of psychoanalysis, Sigmund Freud delved into the intricacies of belief in his book, The Future of an Illusion. In this seminal work, Freud explored the multifaceted relationship between human psychology, myth, and religious belief. He posited that religion, in its quest to address the unknown and the terrifying aspects of existence, serves as a comforting refuge. It provides solace to individuals grappling with life's uncertainties by offering explanations and a sense of security. Freud's examination extended to the concept of the primal father, a figure symbolizing authority and power within early human societies. According to Freud, the primal father's dominance influenced the development of religious ideas and societal structures. He theorized that due to feelings of inferiority towards this primal figure, individuals in a society might create religious totems or idols that subconsciously represent and project the attributes of the primal father. Likewise, he argued that the concept of God as an omnipotent and benevolent entity fulfills the innate human yearning for protection and care, especially in the face of life's hardships and the existence of mortality. Freud contended that religion, while providing this emotional reassurance, also served as a means of societal control. He posited that religious institutions and authorities could exploit people's fear of divine punishment to establish moral codes and maintain social order. However, he did propose that as societies evolved, religious beliefs would gradually erode, giving way to rationalism and secularism. Freud believed that as humans gained a deeper understanding of the natural world through science and reason, the need for religious explanations would diminish, ultimately leading to the withdrawal of religion in favor of a more enlightened worldview. So, was mythology and even religion created out of fear? Let me know down in the comments. I will see you next time.